My name is Ayo Akinmade. I'm Vice Chairman for IWG, which is the International Workspace Group in Nigeria. So the IWG Group had been looking for locations all around the mainland. And when we came here to the VGG environment, we were very much inspired by the setup, the closeness to the airport. One of the key criteria that we look for when we're trying to site a Regus location is nearness to the airport. It is one of the features that we feel will attract a specific kind of user to our space. VGG, we understand and know the people behind it. They are people of integrity. The sector they play in is also a sector that is very interesting to us, being that they are very much fintech focused. So it was in our minds a no-brainer that we should partner to create a first Regus on the mainland of Lagos with the VGG Group. Especially in Nigeria, one of the biggest challenges for commercial enterprises is the cost of establishment. Cost of establishment being the cost of setting up, which is not necessarily linked to the business you want to try and do. Getting an office, equipping the office, making sure it runs properly, creating your own power, lighting, generating power, and so on and so forth, security. What Regus, what IWG and the Regus brand does is to take all of these issues away from entrepreneurs and business owners so that they can focus on their business. What you would expect is that rather than then spend a lot of time managing office issues, you would spend that time actually running your business, particularly in our environment where we have an infrastructure deficit. This is one of the key features that we bring to commercial businesses, and that is why increasingly we find that people sort of come to want to use our service. We're launching this center today. Our expectation, it's only about half of what we are projecting to do in this space at this time. We're expecting that the offices and the facilities that we have created today here should be fully occupied in the next 6 months, and then we'll be looking to expand and doubling up the space. My wish and expectation is that in 12 months time we should be occupying this whole space and be looking to create a campus environment within this complex. We have plans for the building opposite us, which we have in partnership with the VGG Group already activated plans to acquire. So we see a thriving environment here, full of nascent, big and small, local and international businesses, all collaborating and using this space. We see a very bright future for this location. IWG offers a unique set of propositions in this space. Peculiarly and particularly, we have been in this business for over 3 decades and have more than 5,000 locations in 120 countries, in a multitude of cities around the world. The unique selling point that I would offer, in addition to excellent service and all the other things that we offer locally, is that signing up with us in any one location automatically gives you free access to common areas in the whole of the network all around the world. So, for example, if you sign up to this space in just by the airport here in Lagos, and you find yourself in Abuja, you can visit any of our 2 locations in Abuja. If you are in Port Harcourt, you can use our location at the Transamadi layout. We have 6 other locations in Lagos. And if you are in London or Lisbon or Paris or China, you would just use our Regus app which would direct you to the nearest location that we have, and you will immediately have not only free access, but all your work tools, your phone, your laptops, and whatever will automatically be connected to the internet without you having to speak to anybody. This is one of the key benefits that people that sign up with us enjoy. VGG is a fintech and tech focused organization, and this is particularly why it is interesting to the IWG group to partner with VGG for a number of reasons. In Nigeria, across the world, the tech and the fintech space is the fastest growing sector in the economy. Two, we see small fintech companies with 5, 7, 10 staff within 2-3 years growing in leaps and bounds and needing hundreds of office workspace. So it is a natural fit. It is in fact, if we could have more of the VGGs of this world, those would be the places that we will be looking to be in. For us, not only is the space that VGG operates in something interesting to us, but also the partnership within VGG, the management are the kinds of people that we want to deal with. They are very clear-minded, they are focused, they say what they mean, and we find a way to make sure that we're clear with each other. When we're looking at partnerships, we're not just looking at the economic advantages of the partnership. We are first and foremost looking at who are the people. Are these people that we would be happy to work with for the next 10, 15, 20 years? So there has to be a gelling of how the people work together. And then, of course, there has to be commercial success. So for us, we feel this is a very natural fit. VGG is a holding company. It has a number of other companies it has invested in. For us, again, this is another compelling reason why we should be working together. Each of those companies, as they incubate, we would expect to be the environment in which they incubate in. So what I mean by that is, let's say VGG invests in 10 companies, maybe 2 want to use the space. As they grow, they might not want to take up so much space planning for the future. So they might stay in this space. When they grow to need 1,000 or 500 workspaces, they might want to move away, but then there's another VGG company that has just been invested in that can come into the space. So we see it as a natural sort of holding environment. And of course, if they want to stay longer, they want to stay permanently, we would also welcome that. So it's a no-brainer. This is the environment to be. This is one of the other reasons why it's a compelling partnership and why we're excited to be doing this together.